You have been fasting all day. The moment the clock hits your eating window, the hunger hits like a wave. The smells from the kitchen feel stronger. The urge to grab anything and everything on the table grows louder. You sit down, take that first bite, and before you know it, the plate is gone. And so are most of the benefits of your fast. It happens to almost everyone. One meal, one wrong choice, and the hours of discipline you just put in can be undone within minutes. The truth is, how you break your fast is just as important as the fast itself. Your body has been in repair mode, balancing hormones, cleaning up damaged cells, resetting digestion. Then suddenly, you hit it with a feast that is high in sugar, processed oils, and salt. The result? Spikes in blood sugar, sluggish digestion, and inflammation that can wipe out your progress before your body even gets the chance to use those fasting benefits. But here's something most people do not know. After fasting, your body does not crave junk food. It craves nourishment, real nourishment, protein to rebuild, fiber to stabilize, minerals to rehydrate. When you eat the right way after a fast, you can actually amplify the results. You can make your dinner work like a recovery meal for your metabolism. You can end the day feeling light, energized, and deeply satisfied without guilt, without bloating, without that crash that usually follows a big feast. This video is going to show you exactly how to do that. You will learn how to make your dinner the feast your body has been waiting for, not the one that ruins your fast. We will uncover what actually happens inside your body in the first hour after breaking your fast. We will talk about the hidden mistakes that most people make, like starting with heavy foods or overeating in the first 10 minutes, and how these small errors trigger a blood sugar storm that can undo your fat burning and healing process. You will also discover the secret pattern elite nutritionists recommend for refeeding after fasting, the balance of protein, healthy fats, and carbs that keeps insulin stable and digestion smooth. We will reveal why your body becomes more sensitive to nutrients after fasting and how you can use that window to rebuild muscle, boost energy, and even enhance longevity. Then stay till the end, because you will also learn the one simple ritual that can double your fasting results without changing a single thing about your eating window. It is not a supplement, it is not a hack, it is a habit that almost no one talks about, but it can make your post-fast dinner feel like a true celebration of health, not a punishment for your hunger. So if you have ever finished a fast and wondered why you feel tired, bloated, or disappointed afterward, this video will give you the answers. You will walk away knowing exactly how to break your fast with power, balance, and control. Welcome to our channel, where we decode the science of smarter eating and fasting. If you want to transform the way you fuel your body starting tonight, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Your body has done the hard work by fasting. Now, let's make sure your dinner rewards it. During a fast, your body switches gears in ways most people never notice. As hours pass without food, insulin levels begin to fall, signaling your system to shift from storing energy to burning it. Fat cells start releasing fatty acids, which the liver converts into ketones, a clean, efficient fuel that powers your brain and muscles. This is the point when you stop running on sugar and start running on stored energy inside your cells. Cleanup begins. Damaged proteins and waste products are broken down and recycled through a process called autophagy. It is your body's natural detox system, clearing out the old to make room for the new. Meanwhile, your digestive tract finally gets a break. The constant load of digesting, absorbing, and processing food eases. The gut lining repairs itself. The balance of bacteria in your gut begins to reset. Hormones like ghrelin and leptin, which control hunger and fullness, start to stabilize. Even your blood sugar becomes steadier because your cells become more sensitive to insulin. That is one of the biggest hidden benefits of fasting. Your body becomes more efficient at using energy. But this delicate process depends on what happens next. The moment you eat again, everything you put on your plate sends new signals. A balanced meal continues the benefits, but the wrong meal can flip them off instantly. When you break your fast with processed carbs, fried foods, or sugary treats, insulin spikes sharply, blood sugar surges. Your liver, which was busy clearing toxins, suddenly has to handle a flood of glucose and fat at once. The result is a crash in energy, bloating, and sometimes nausea. It is not your fast that failed. It is the way you ended it. The first meal after fasting is more than just eating again. It is a reintroduction. Your digestive system has been resting. Your metabolism is finely tuned. Your cells are primed to absorb nutrients. In that state, your body responds more strongly to whatever you give it. Feed it junk, and it overreacts. Feed it clean, balanced food, and it uses every nutrient efficiently. That meal becomes the foundation for how you feel for the next several hours, calm and stable or heavy and fatigued. This is why your fast matters beyond the hours you spend not eating. The way you end it determines whether your effort leads to healing or to harm. Every bite after your fast is a message to your body, and it will respond immediately. One of the most common ways people undo the benefits of fasting is by breaking it with the wrong kind of meal. After hours without food, hunger takes over logic, and the first thing that looks comforting usually wins. But the first few bites after a fast are the most powerful. They decide whether your body will glide back into balance or crash into chaos. The first mistake is reaching straight for heavy, greasy, ultra-processed foods. Think cheeseburgers, fries, pastries, or that cold soda waiting in the fridge. They hit hard, both in flavor and in impact. After fasting, your stomach and gut enzymes are slower. Your digestive system is sensitive, and your insulin response is sharper. When you throw in a rush of fat, refined carbs, and sugar, your body scrambles to keep up. Blood sugar shoots up, insulin surges, and your liver has to work overtime to clear the flood of glucose and fat. Instead of feeling satisfied, you end up feeling sluggish, bloated, and oddly still hungry. What was meant to be a reward turns into a setback. The second mistake happens when you let extreme hunger control the pace. You sit down to eat, and the instinct is to fill your plate, then fill it again. It feels justified because you have not eaten all day. But overeating, right after a fast, overwhelms your digestive system. The stomach expands too quickly, pulling blood flow toward digestion and away from other functions. That is why many people feel sleepy, heavy, or uncomfortable within minutes of breaking their fast. The body does not get the chance to absorb nutrients properly because it is too busy trying to process the overload. You fasted to give your body rest, but overeating does the opposite. It throws your system into overdrive. The third mistake is ignoring hydration and nutrient balance. Fasting naturally depletes fluids and electrolytes, yet many people skip water and go straight to food. This makes digestion even harder. Dehydration thickens digestive juices, slows nutrient absorption, and can trigger headaches or dizziness. At the same time, loading your plate with only carbs, like rice, bread, or sweets, without adding protein or healthy fats, leads to a roller coaster effect, a quick burst of energy followed by a sharp crash. Your body needs hydration first, then a steady supply of nutrients that help it recover and rebuild. These mistakes are easy to make because hunger clouds judgment, but understanding how your body reacts during that first meal can change everything about your fasting results. When you break your fast wisely, your body thanks you by feeling lighter, calmer, and more energized, not weighed down. After fasting, your body does not crave a feast of indulgence. It craves restoration. The hours without food have tuned your system into a state of sensitivity and precision. Your stomach has been resting, your digestive enzymes have slowed, and your cells are ready to absorb nutrients with unusual efficiency. This is where the principle of a gentle refeed comes in, easing your body back into eating rather than flooding it all at once. The gentler your approach, the smoother the transition, and the more your body can actually benefit from what you eat. A gentle refeed means starting with foods that are light, soothing, and easy to digest. Soups, broths, steamed vegetables, or a small salad with olive oil give your gut the signal that food is returning, but without overwhelming it. These foods hydrate and prepare your digestive system to handle more complex nutrients later in the meal. Starting this way also gives your hunger hormones a chance to rebalance before you dive into heavier foods, preventing the overeating spiral that often follows a long fast. Once your body is ready, the next focus is balance. A proper post-fast dinner should include all three macronutrients, protein, fats, and carbohydrates, in a way that supports repair, energy, and satisfaction. Protein is the first essential piece. During fasting, your body taps into its reserves to maintain muscle and metabolic function. Adding a good source of protein at dinner helps with recovery and repair. Think of options like eggs, fish, chicken, tofu, or lentils, foods that nourish tissue and stabilize blood sugar. Healthy fats come next. They are not just fuel, they help your body absorb vitamins and keep you full for longer. Avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish deliver omega-3 and other compounds that calm inflammation and protect cells. After fasting, your body uses these fats efficiently because your insulin levels are low and your metabolism is in fat-burning mode. Including them ensures you stay satisfied without the heavy crash that follows carb-only meals. Carbohydrates have their place too, but the right kind, low glycemic carbs like sweet potatoes, quinoa, lentils, or whole grains release energy slowly, preventing sudden spikes and drops in blood sugar. They refill glycogen stores gently and provide fiber that supports gut health. Combined with protein and fats, they complete the meal's harmony. And throughout all this, hydration remains key. Your body loses water and minerals during fasting, so rehydrating with water and electrolytes through mineral water, coconut water, or foods rich in potassium and magnesium helps restore balance. The goal is to send a message of nourishment, not shock. When you eat this way, your body recognizes dinner as healing, not stress. Each bite becomes a signal that it is safe to digest, repair, and thrive. Breaking your fast the right way is not about eating less. It is about eating in the right order and with the right rhythm. Think of your dinner as a gradual reawakening for your body, not a race to fill your plate. Each step plays a role in easing your system from fasting mode into nourishment mode. So everything you eat works with your body, not against it. The first step is to start slow. Your digestive system has been on standby, so you need to wake it gently. Begin with something light and soothing. A warm soup, a small smoothie, or cooked vegetables paired with a little protein like eggs, tofu, or fish. This helps stimulate digestive enzymes and gets your stomach ready for more solid food. The warmth of the meal relaxes your gut, improves nutrient absorption, and signals your body that food is coming without shocking it. Eating this small first course also curbs that intense hunger that can lead to overeating later in the meal. The second step is your main dish, the heart of your dinner. Build a plate that feels satisfying but balanced. Focus on lean proteins like chicken, fish, lentils, or beans to rebuild and repair after fasting. Add a generous portion of vegetables for fiber, antioxidants, and minerals. Include whole grains or legumes for steady energy and drizzle or cook with healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, or nuts. This combination keeps your blood sugar stable and your appetite under control. A balanced plate not only feeds your body, but also tells your brain that the fast has ended in a way that promotes calm, not chaos. The third step is about finishing mindfully. Many people crave something sweet after a long fast, that quick burst of pleasure after hours of restraint. But this is where most people sabotage their results. Processed desserts, refined sugar, or even too much fruit can trigger a sharp insulin spike that cancels the hormonal balance you earned during your fast. If you want something sweet, have a small piece of dark chocolate or fruit later once your body has settled. The key is not to chase the feast high and the meal feeling content, not stuffed. Next comes pace, the step most people overlook. Eat slowly, chew thoroughly, pause between bites. It takes about 20 minutes for your brain to recognize fullness, and if you eat too fast, you will pass that signal before it even arrives. Slowing down allows your digestive system to do its job properly and prevents bloating or discomfort. Finally, care for your body after the meal. Take a short walk instead of collapsing on the couch. Movement helps lower post-meal blood sugar and supports digestion. Follow it with hydration, a glass of water or herbal tea, and let your body rest. The fast may be over, but how you finish your dinner decides how deeply its benefits continue through the night. When you break your fast, your body gives you signals, and they speak louder than you might think. Feeling dizzy, overly full, or bloated after your meal is not a sign that your body is satisfied. It is a sign that it is overwhelmed. After fasting, your system is in a state of calm and balance. Your stomach muscles are relaxed, your blood sugar is steady, and your digestion is slow and gentle. When you suddenly flood it with too much food, especially heavy or processed foods, that balance breaks. Blood rushes to your stomach to handle digestion, leaving you lightheaded or sluggish. The feeling of tightness or bloating is your digestive system struggling to process more than it is ready for. These sensations are not normal after a proper refeed. They are warnings that you went too hard, too fast. Sometimes the signs show up later. You may wake up the next day still feeling tired or puffy, or you might find yourself unusually hungry just a few hours after a large dinner. That hunger is not real hunger. It is your body's response to a crash in blood sugar. When you eat a meal that is unbalanced, especially one loaded with refined carbohydrates or lacking in protein, your glucose spikes quickly and then drops just as fast. That drop triggers cravings and fatigue. It is your body's way of saying that your dinner did not sustain you well. True nourishment leaves you feeling stable, alert, and comfortably full for several hours. Fasting and feasting should work in harmony. One cleanses, the other replenishes. But too many people treat the feast as a reward for the fast, an excuse to eat anything and everything because they earned it. That mindset turns fasting into a cycle of restriction followed by overindulgence, which damages metabolism and digestion over time. The point of fasting is not to earn a binge, it is to restore balance and awareness to how you eat. The quality of what you put into your body still matters. Whole, nutrient-dense foods keep your system in sync, while junk foods throw it off course. There is also a more serious side to consider. Fasting and refeeding are powerful metabolic processes, and they can place stress on your body if not done thoughtfully. People with diabetes, digestive disorders, or other medical conditions need to approach them carefully. Large swings in blood sugar or long fasting windows can cause complications that are easy to avoid with professional guidance. Listening to your body's signals and seeking help when something feels off is not a weakness. It is wisdom. Your body communicates clearly. It is up to you to respond with care and patience. You spent hours giving your body a break, letting it heal, repair, and reset. So do not undo that effort with a single meal. The real power of fasting is not just in what you avoid eating, but in how you return to food. Hydrate first. Start gentle. Choose real, balanced foods that nourish every cell. Eat slowly. Listen to your body and let each bite continue the healing that your fast began. Try this approach tonight at dinner. Pay attention to how you feel 1 hour after eating. Light, calm, satisfied, instead of heavy or drained. Then notice again 3 hours later. That steady energy, that feeling of control is what happens when you feed your body the way it's designed to be fed. If this video gave you clarity or motivation, make sure to give it a like and share it with someone who's on their fasting journey too. And if you want more practical, science-based guidance on fasting, nutrition, and mindful eating, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. We've got more coming your way. Your fast was a gift to your body. Now let your dinner honor that gift with balance, awareness, and care.